Well, we've had 2 days of rain, and we got 2 inches of rain over 2 days. Or really, well, it's not quite 2 inches. Oh well, I'll take anything. Well, let's start out with March 12th, 2021. And this is my tater chip challenge. She's getting good. Getting real good. I'm surprised because I came out one day and it was dry and wilted. It doesn't help when it gets to be 90 in here, close to 100. Lots of things are coming up. This is the wildflower mix. I get to transplant those. Anybody recognize cilantro? My one cucumber came up. Those are cantaloupe. Don't see any cantaloupe. And things are starting to come up. Tomatoes are finally starting to come up. And I think this just might be basil. I love it that I don't label anything. Makes life so much more interesting. The only thing out here that I don't think I'm going to recognize is my neighbor wanted eggplant, so I emptied out a whole package, I emptied an old package of eggplant seeds in one of these things. Which one? I don't know until it comes up and it looks weird. Oh, but I see Cosmos is coming up. And this is where I've been dumping seeds. And it looks like I'm going to have a whole lot of calendulas to transplant. No, I'm not letting you in. You'll eat everything. If you don't eat it, you tear it up. And I have a neighbor that has a friend that has a lot of acreage, and they want to plant trees. So I'm saving all my little fig trees for them. What you talk about? Huh? What you talking about? You want to pluck on me some more? You're weird. Come on, move. And oh, those strawberries. Gonna have a little bit of strawberry shortcake this year. What are you pecking on now? And my stock from Zuli's seeds. I have to have celery everywhere. I got romaine lettuce. There's a little cabbage back there. I have no luck with cabbage. And strawberries. Echinacea coneflower is coming up. Thank you, Zuli. I'm not sure if that's a kale type of thing or if it's my kohlrabi. I don't remember having that many seeds left. And tomatoes everywhere. And my little marigolds are coming up. I don't know which kind. I have 4 different seeds. The rain didn't beat you down completely. Freesia. Oh, they're so pretty. And sweet peas. And I don't remember what kind of squash that is, but we'll let it grow. I don't think it's zucchini because it's starting to vine. And do you remember the lemon trees from the lemon seeds? I had them in another pot and something knocked the whole pot over, so I got to knock the whole pot over. So I put it in its own little pot. The other 3 look horrible, but they've been potted up also. More sweet peas. Gotta get a trellis on them. Oh, I'm gonna have a whole fig forest for that guy. What? Is she sitting in the box and you don't want to be out here alone, huh? that was almost completely drained. And that's how much rain came off the roof, or the patio. I need to start bottling up, fill the rest of the bottles. There's the pineapple from Hawaii, the pups. Another fig to add to the bunch. That's a couple feet tall. Wouldn't you believe, year before last, I bought a marked down pot of orange freesia from Walmart. And when I took everything out of its little pots, I just mixed all the bulbs up and planted them everywhere, and I seem to have been able to get one orange bulb in every planter. And because of all the rain, this was full. I don't have a whole lot of saucers. But instead of trying to bail it out or move all the plants, I just put a towel in there and let it siphon itself down into a jug. The funnel helps because I can't always get them lined up. And it drained it overnight. It looks like I just might get some blueberries. But somebody said you need 2 plants to get blueberries. The first year it had blueberries on it. Last year it didn't even bloom. But this year it's blooming quite nicely. Does anybody know that I have to have 2 blueberry bushes? This is misty blue. And I have got 1. Thought I had 2. Oh, there's number 2. 2 figs. Those are the sampler figs. They'll come on before anything else to let me know how good my figs are going to be. And no, I still don't have the cage up. And the pimentos are going nuts. Guess I should see if I have any radishes worth pulling. And this pimento, it is just loaded with buds, loaded with flowers. You can only eat so many pimentos. Luckily they do freeze. They're so nice and sweet. And it's starting to put on some growth. Poor ratty leaves. We had 2 hailstorms. One last month and one just a few days ago. It's kind of rough on the plants. I just dug up my potatoes. Oh, let's see, there's a couple more I missed. I got maybe a dozen. Nothing's bigger than a golf ball. My strawberries are bigger than most of the potatoes. Oh, that's interesting. The board broke. That's planting for the chickens. And my onions and lettuce. But look at all my sweet peas. They're sweet peas and sunflowers. And these are my saved seeds. And there's my gate. My wonderful, wonderful gate. Looks like there's going to be a good crop of celery to put in the freezer. It's red. They're still small. But it's celery. And the cilantro growing in the strawberries. It's really funny how cilantro likes strawberries. Chicken feed. The tomatoes. They're about 4 feet tall now. And black-seeded Simpson. Avocado. But I'm more excited. Oh, look at the hailstorm. Beat my poor plants to death. Pokey holes everywhere. But this is dates. I got a bunch of dates, and I threw all the seeds in the thing with cherry pits and peach pits, and the only thing that actually came up was the dates. I gotta get those thinned before they get too well established, and they don't like being transplanted. But no, this hot and spicy. Oh, wait a minute. I just might get some more hot and spicy oregano. They're in the mint family, so they're hard to kill. And a volunteer tomato. And lots of cilantro. And the avocado pit. Did you know that you can freeze cilantro? I take it and wash it, dice it up, put it in milk and slowly warm it, then freeze it. The only way I have found to keep the flavor is with milk. More plantain, chicken feed, nice big pieces, nice big leaves. And this is a radish. I'm saving the seeds, or I'm going to let it bloom. And would you believe that red lettuce still isn't bitter? I got the seeds from Zuli, Little Bean's Garden, and she's in 10A, where she does get a freeze. But I'm in 10B, where I never get a freeze. Well, it's been 20 years since I had a freeze. So, these seeds are climatized. They're made to grow here now. And there's my little volunteer peach. I cut its head off. And then it started putting out all kinds of new growth. Obviously, it isn't going to bloom this year. This is its second year. So that's a pandemic peach. Still don't know what this is. I thought they were kohlrabi, but they're not bunching up. But I tasted one of the leaves, and it tasted pretty decent. Aw, she's looking so sad. I think she's depleted all the nutrition out of her bucket. What is it, 6 years now? And that's her baby. And catnip. Should bring it in to Cece Boy. And the garlic. Never fails. Whenever the peach trees are in bloom, we have a rainstorm. It got that one last month. Got this one this month. Knocks the flowers off. But I did get peaches off of this before. But the blossoms are so much smaller.